Yeah. Now that all this comes out in trial about the deceased having a knife and the prosecutor obviously not mentioning it in his or her opening statement, what do they do in closing argument?
Well, before we get there, if you don't mind, Kara had done an amazing job with some of the other state's witnesses, and she had all this information that we were able to elicit that the state also did not know about, like the girlfriend, like the wife.
The deceased had a machete in the back of his car. One of the female witnesses brought her machete out in the middle of this, banged it on the front of somebody's car, and that kind of got the deceased even more angry. For instance, my client's wife, she said she was the one that was like, we lived with them. We knew the deceased. He was violent. We could hear next door when we lived in the room with them. He was violent with his girlfriend. They often got into these fights and arguments, and you could hear pushing and shoving and things like that. And our client, one, would say, look, it's not our deal. We're not getting involved. He just didn't want to cause fights. He didn't want to cause problems. So that was one thing that we were able to elicit.